Okay, doing maintenance on my lawnmower. Just got the drive cable done. Making that in another video. Now I'm going to replace the blade of my lawnmower. It's been a couple of years, hit a couple of rocks along the way, literally. And yeah, just want to replace it because it's really chipped and bad and worn. First step, tip your lawnmower towards the air filter side. So that way, if there's any gas left in the engine, I have very low to none. So this is the beginning of the season. But you tip it towards the air filter side so it doesn't enter your carburetor and drown it. Remember, before you do anything underneath the lawnmower, you always want to unplug the spark plug. So that way there's no engine starting up by mistake. Step 2. We have to take off this middle bolt. I'm using a 5/8 inch ratchet. And it's going to be tight. I loosened up a little bit just to get it off easier. But you're going to basically ratchet it out and take the bolt out. When you do get it off, it's useful to use gloves, but mine's really dull. I mean, look at that. That's pretty bad. And I could resharpen it, but honestly, I felt just like replacing it. So you grab the back end of the blade, the one that is not all worn. You can grab it like that while you do it, just really tight, and take the bolt out. Alright, step 2, make sure that you know which is the front and which is the back. You also want to make sure you get the right model blade. Research that in your owner's manual. Pretty much this upside here, part that comes out at you is the top. The bottom has these little lips on the side. So, and if you see, it matches up with my upgraded blade, which I made sure of. This is a mulcher lawnmower. That yellow new blade is supposed to be a better mulching blade, so I just upgraded. But I made sure in my manual that would fit. Step 3, don't know if you can see this, but it says bottom. So you can clearly see which side's the bottom. And then it's going to line up little angles there and go on the lawnmower. Make sure it does line up, because if it doesn't, then you have the wrong blade, at least for this model. Okay, final steps, put your bolt back in, and then you're going to tighten it down. This needs a lot of pounds per pressure to stay on there, so you don't just tighten it down just enough. You really want to go above and beyond, because in the manual it said anywhere from, I think it was like 450 to 600 pounds of torque. So you really want to tighten this down, because it'd be a really bad day if you didn't tighten it down enough and the blade got off. So, okay, I'm going to tighten it. Okay, I tightened it down. Make sure it's really tight, snug. Blade doesn't rock side to side. So that's always a good check. Also, you got to make sure that this part right here, there's little dimples that line up with the holes underneath. So they have to make sure that's on right, the color's on right. Alright, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to re-engage the spark plug, which I unplugged for safety, because I'm dealing with the blade and don't want to chop off any fingers or anything like that. As you can see, it's working. It's not making any funny sounds. You don't want the blade hitting, you want it nice and level, which it should be from the factory. Let's see how it cuts. And it looks pretty good. It's pretty good. So we're all set. That's how you change a blade in your lawnmower. Troy Bilt. Another thing before I let you go, you gotta remember that the blade's gonna take some time to self-sharpen as it works. It's very dull, but as it gets used, it will get better and better. It has to break in.